Bonjour, and welcome to the greatest podcast there is.
Why bonjour?
I don't know.
Hola, hello.
Hola,
Welcome
¿cómo estás?
Yes, Talking Shrimp podcast.
Yeah, we've gone again. What? Well, that was French and Spanish.
Yeah, it was. And who are you?
I am Joel, and I'm joined here by...
Hey, my name's Mitchell. Lewin.
Welcome to the podcast.
I can't.
For the, I want to say, 80-something time.
I
think
don't know.
we're approaching 100, aren't
I think we should probably check. We used to number
We
these,
should.
and then we got to like episode 50. Stopped numbering them. Couldn't be bothered because they're not in like chronological order, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So if this is your
basically
first
how
time
we do
listening
it.
to the podcast, you could go back and listen to the others, and you should go back and listen to the others, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, don't
So
stress.
just jump in
but
straight now. It's fine. You've fallen straight into this one.
Count
Head first,
from now.
And you what?
Count from now.
Count
Buy
from
the
now.
t-shirt.
This is number 1 for you. Or if you've listened to all of them, it might be 80.
Yeah.
Might be. Don't know.
Maybe you deserve an award if you've listened to this far. From episode 1.
To be
From
fair,
the trailer.
I haven't listened to all of them back. I've almost listened to all of them back.
The
There's a
whole
few-
way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, most of them I've listened to.
That's
Have
good.
you? Have you listened to any of them?
Yeah, I listened to a few. But I don't like listening to my own voice.
Fair enough.
So.
I do. So
When do you listen to us?
well, whatever. To be fair, I usually
In
listen
the
to it before.
shower?
No, sometimes. Usually in the car driving. It's usually before the episode comes out. So I'm like teasing myself just to make sure that it's
Wow.
okay.
You
usually.
you tickle yourself with us.
No, that's not what I said.
Wow.
That's not what I
That's
said.
really, really
That's only
sweet,
happened a
that
few
is.
times.
That's really
And I
sweet.
stopped recording as soon as you
Oh,
stopped
God.
talking.
Good lord.
Anyway.
I can either deny or confirm these statements.
What do you mean? You were there. You were doing the same as me.
Yeah. Before, by the way, let's get this straight, okay? Every time we do a podcast, we have about a 5-minute window beforehand where we say everything that we have in our brains and scream and shout and let it all out.
Usually it's just us shouting as loud as
Yeah.
we can. Where on our little recording thing that we have here, we can see like our
The decibels.
our wavelengths.
Yes.
Usually it's just a competition to see how long they can hold the wavelength
Yeah, pretty much.
at maximum.
Yeah.
Our neighbours, well, my neighbours must hate us.
No, I
doing
don't
this.
think so. I think that we don't do it that often.
They must think someone's being murdered down here.
Yeah, just they might. I do scream quite a lot.
You do
actually.
shout, and
Yeah.
then usually, which I think it matched our vibe quite well. There was a really long silent pause.
There was, and that's why I introed quite sweet and nice.
You did.
Do you know
It's
why I
very
did that? It's because
juxtaposition.
it's the sun, mate. It's the sun this
It's
week.
a lovely day.
It's
been a
been
lovely
glorious, right? Absolutely glorious. Yeah.
week. Right, let's get this out of the way as well. Whilst we're doing these things,
you're not going to say.
what am I going to say?
I'm going to see what you. I'm going to see if you think something that I think.
Okay, well, probably not, because what I was going to say is I'm going to break the wall again. This
Oh.
isn't being recorded on a Wednesday.
Wow,
This is
not.
being recorded on the Friday before.
It's not Wednesday.
Yeah, so
It's Friday, but it's been a lovely week. So
yeah, let's
previous to this episode, it's been a
yes.
lovely week.
And let's hope the weather continues up until this podcast is released.
Yeah.
Which, if that's you listening to it on the Wednesday it comes out, let's hope it's been a nice week. Hey?
Yeah, I had a good bank holiday too. May the Force be
Oh
with you.
yeah, it's Star Wars
It
Day.
is Star Wars, to be fair.
I'm not even going to be here. I'm not even going to see you. Well, it's just been actually. Right, this is where it gets annoying now because we're referencing it in the future. Everybody listening to this it's already happened. So
It has
doesn't
already
matter.
happened, but we do hope that you've had a nice Star Wars day.
Oh yeah,
And
Star Wars Day.
Are you more Star Wars, Star Trek?
Oh, definitely Star Wars.
Star Wars,
I don't
yeah.
think I've ever seen an episode of Star Trek.
I've seen a few episodes of Star Trek. It's not amazing.
I haven't even seen the films, the new ones.
No, I haven't seen the new ones. No, Star Wars is head over heels.
It's
better.
elite. If I was to get more into any of them over Star Trek, it'd be Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, apparently that's
That
really
looks
good.
more interesting
yeah.
to me
Yeah,
than
I've
Star
watched
Trek.
a bit of Red Dwarf growing up on Dave.
I think
That's
there's
alright.
sort of a level there, though, that you've got like, for audience listeners, which is everyone, there's like, keeping my hands low. There's like,
Oh,
Star
like
Wars,
S tier and stuff like that. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
and then Red Dwarf.
I mean, I hate to
really
say
low.
it, right? I hate to say this, but it's true.
What?
Star Wars is the greatest franchise in the history of mankind. It is. It is. No, like, this isn't an argument. I'm stating a fact. Star Wars is the greatest franchise there is. Whether you like it or not, it's true. It
I
is.
will say they're ruining it at the minute. Have you seen all the crap
Well, you're
that's
ruining
coming
it.
out?
You're just ruining it, mate.
You're ruining it.
Yeah.
No, to be fair, no, they're not ruining it. It's already been ruined. There's
Yeah.
already a lot of crap
The
out.
minute George signed the
Away
deal
to
with
Disney.
Disney, yeah, you knew it was pretty buggered.
But it's
Yeah.
easier to watch and commit to now. Though.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
all there
I
available. to
haven't
watch
watched
on
all
Disney
of it, but I like the Mandalorian idea. That's a good like kind of spin on
I
something.
liked the first 5 episodes and then didn't watch anymore.
Yeah, I think I've probably watched about 5. Yeah, I haven't watched it in a while. Probably since it came out. But yeah, I prefer Star Wars, Star Trek, and I think what else is there that's like that? I mean, Paul is kind of like that. I'm thinking like sci-fi.
Harry Potter.
How dare you say that name on here?
Potter. I'm going to say it.
Ridiculous.
I prefer Pirates of the Caribbean to all of them.
As a
That's
franchise,
my favourite. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
do you know
then
what? Not bad.
You're
Yeah.
going to hate me for this even more. I find Harry Potter more interesting than Star Wars, but I find Star Wars more nostalgic.
Yeah,
Like for me, I would
don't know.
prefer to sit down and watch a Harry Potter film, I think, than a Star Wars film.
I mean,
That's me. I know you're going to
personally,
completely
I
disagree
probably
with me.
watched like the cartoon series of Star Wars before the actual films growing up.
What, the Clone Wars? You
Yeah,
did?
yeah,
Really?
probably,
Wow,
yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen any of the
Have
cartoons.
you not? Oh, it's really good, to be fair.
No.
Genuinely really good. But I think, obviously, that was the time when Harry Potter was a thing, too. Like, the early 2000s up
peak Harry
to, like, 2010? 2012, I think, Deathly Hallows, the last one.
I still haven't seen it, so don't spoil it for me.
You still haven't seen the last one?
I haven't seen the last 2.
Well, oh, yeah, because it's part 1, part 2.
Yeah,
Really?
I still haven't seen them.
Wow.
I've seen every other Harry Potter apart from them 2.
God, well,
That's the same with me,
next
like
thing.
everything. Like Breaking Bad did exactly the same. I watched every single episode.
Oh, but you haven't
I haven't seen like the last 3.
Have you watched Better Call Saul?
Nope. No.
Have you not?
No.
Oh, you'd like Better Call
I
Saul.
know, I
Yeah,
should
that's
probably watch
good.
it.
Do you know the guy in Better Call Saul, the main guy?
Yeah, I
who
can't
is
remember
Saul?
his name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. I can see him, but yeah,
Yeah.
he was. He auditioned to be Michael Scott in The Office.
I
Didn't
knew
he?
that. There's
Yeah.
interviews of him doing it.
Yeah.
Or interviews? Audition tapes? There we go.
Yeah. Audition tapes. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty cool. The only other thing I would like to discuss, if that's okay, just to
The
get it out
only
there.
other thing,
The only other
we're only
thing.
just getting our teeth stuck into
I haven't
this.
got a lot to discuss.
I've got a few things. Go
Okay,
on.
well, this is the like main bit from me, okay, and then we can go on to your points. But I highly recommend the series right now. Okay,
Well-
I've just finished it, and I'm highly recommending the series.
I know what you're going to say.
What is it?
Don't know what it's called.
Oh, that's quite great.
The
Severance
one with, him.
on Apple TV. That's not him. That's what it's called, Severance.
Yeah, but it's got the guy in it, hasn't it?
It's
Not-
got the guy
Not Adam
from-
Driver, but his name's
something
something like that. Adam Cole? I don't
Adam
know.
Smith, Adam Scott. I don't
Adam
know.
Scott. That sounds right.
Adam Scott.
I don't
Might be
know.
Adam Scott. Yeah,
It sounds right.
and he plays Mr. Scout. He plays
He's
Mr. Scout.
Derek. No, he's not. He's
No,
Derek.
he could-
He is Derek.
He is
in Step
Derek.
Brothers.
Yeah, he is Derek in Step Brothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only scene I remember of that when he lifts his shirt up, he's got a fake six
got
pack.
rock
It's
hard
really
abs.
obvious that
Yeah.
it's like that, and then he falls out the tree.
Yeah. What? You've never seen Step Brothers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
you were gonna say
I just-
that's the only bit I've seen.
No, the only bit that I remember him in.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the was it Catalina
The Catalina wine mix.
wine mix? That's it. Yeah. But no,
Mate, that's such a quotable film to me. That's like
Step
the one.
Brothers.
Yeah.
yeah.
Such a, like.
Do we
I-
just come best friends?
Yeah. Literally,
Yep.
That film to me is like one of the films that I could quote quite like most of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah.
Pow! Like Kobayashi.
Yeah.
That's Rob Ridge. What? Like,
What
he's
an actor!
so good in
yeah.
it.
He's in loads of stuff as well. Like loads of. He's in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Who is he in Guardians of the Galaxy?
He's on the planet that they crash into, I think, and he's one of the like chiefs in charge or something.
Fair
But
enough.
he's just casually in it. Like he's casually in so much. But Step Brothers is probably his most like iconic role, I'd say.
No, I wouldn't say it's his most iconic role.
I would say now.
No,
yeah.
no, I've got his most iconic
Go
role.
on.
The bad guy in the Lorax. The little
No,
guy.
it's still not.
It is.
No, Step Brothers is more iconic.
No, okay, no, I'll beat that. He's more iconic in 21 Jump Street. He gets his dick shot off. He's more iconic in that.
Wait, hang on.
22
No,
Jump
no,
Street.
no, hang on. We're on about someone different.
We're on about Rob Ridge. Who are you on about?
Not Will Ferrell, the other guy.
No, that's not Rob Ridge.
Oh, to be fair, I don't know what he's called. I just went with you then.
Rod Ridge is the guy from the bad. Like,
Oh no, I don't care about him.
who are you on about?
No, the other guy in Step Brothers. I can't remember his name.
I don't know what his name is either.
It's curly hair. Yeah, he's in
Not Will
Guardians and
Ferrell.
stuff, and he's in.
Oh, yeah, he is in Guardians, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
I went
He's-
fully with you with like, oh yeah, he's definitely in the Lorax. He's definitely not in the Lorax.
No, the guy, Rob
No.
Ridge is in the Lorax.
Yeah, he is.
I can't
yeah.
think who that guy is.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm going to have
Now,
a look.
now you said it. I can see his face, and yeah, he is in. He is in 22.
21 and 22.
He's in 22 as well. He is in 21 and 20.
He is Adam
Jump
Scott.
Street.
It's John C. Reilly. Of
John
course it is.
Zassi, yeah.
He has been in
What a name as well.
everything. He is like
Yeah.
so many things John C. Reilly's been in.
Yeah, he's really iconic. I would still say Step Brothers is up there, but no, So yeah, anyway, the point I'm making is, Adam Scott. Is it Adam Scott?
Yeah, Adam Scott.
He's in Step Brothers, and he also plays the main guy in Severance. And the idea with Severance is you get a chip in your brain that like it splits you between your work self and your home self. That's it. That's the premise of the whole series. There's 2 series on Apple TV. It's really, really good. I blitzed it in about a week. 2 series.
You're awful with series.
Yeah, I mean, I've done loads of stuff.
I won't see you for like a week or so, and then you come back. You'll be like, yeah, just scraped off like The Office again.
Yeah,
and like I've scraped off this series and this series. I'm like, mate, it's been a week, and you're like, yeah. Like, what? How do you find time to do this?
I just whack it on the background, and I'll be, I don't know, doing other things. And I'll just have it on.
I can't do that. I have to fully commit to a series.
Yeah, but like a comfort one, like one that you just have seen loads and loads and loads, like The Office.
I just wouldn't. I just end up sitting there watching it.
Yeah, sometimes you do, but not like, you know, you don't get that engrossed and stuff like that. The easiest one to just sit down and watch is probably Top Gears.
Because
they're just background material. Anything like that. Anything that's ever been on Dave is background
Comedy
material.
Central.
Yeah, Comedy Central on Dave.
So what, Impractical Jokers, that sort of stuff. That would be for me.
Anything like that. Mythbusters.
Oh, yeah.
Is that another thing? Like anything like that. Yeah, maybe we should start mythbusting.
We should. Let's not talk too much about Mythbusters because they've all. Wait, they weren't wrong ones, were they? They've all just died, apart from one of them.
Have they?
Yeah, they're all dead apart from one of them. All right, is that right? I don't know. I don't know anything about Mythbusters apart from this.
I don't know. I want to say no. I hope not. But I don't know.
I think they're not very nice people, anyways.
Really?
To have worked for and with, apparently they weren't very nice.
I don't know. Well, maybe we should restart it, revamp it.
That's not me.
Under a new name, a new A-list.
What? Myth Bangies? No, that sounds weird.
Oh God, no. You gotta like
Myth Punchers.
Myth Punchers, Mythbusters.
You can do better than that. You can do a better name than
me. You gotta like Shrimp Solves.
Shrimp Solves. No, don't like that.
Solving shrimps.
Don't like that. Anyway, win Myth. What am I trying to say? Win Mythbusters anyway. What the hell? Why can't I say that? Mythbusters anyway. I sound like I got a lisp saying that.
That's a bit, yeah.
Mythbusters anyway.
We do actually. We do quite a lot of stuff like that. Yeah.
We haven't in a while. We should do some more ghost.
But yeah, the only 2 things that I want to say. Recommend Severance. Go watch that, and go and watch Sinners. We just watched Sinners in the cinema.
Sinners is really
very good film. Best film of the year so far. Go and watch it.
If you don't like horror films, you should definitely go watch it anyway because it's not really a horror film.
Hang on. If you like Michael B. Jordan, just go watch it.
Yeah, if you like Haley Steinfeld, you should go watch it too.
Yeah, 100%.
How about
that? Yeah. Would you let her in?
No.
She stood at your door. Would you?
No. Because I don't want to talk about this because it's a spoiler. So no.
Wait. Seriously.
What do you mean?
She was there.
I thought you were referencing the film.
You going to say anything?
I'm going to say no because I've seen the film, so I'm going to say no.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily matter.
I don't want to talk about this anymore because we're getting into spoiler territory, and it's only just come out. It's not even out on it's
been out 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's only in cinema release at the minute. I'm not spoiling it.
Yeah, a lot of people have seen it.
No, yes, a lot of people have seen it, but a lot of people haven't seen it.
Okay, can we please? It's not a spoiler, but some of the music in it is
very good.
Very good.
Want to go back and listen to the one song which is sung by. Oh my god!
Yeah, he was in an interview that day. The guy at the end.
No, not him. No. Yeah. No.
He was in an interview.
Why are you getting so close to spoilers? Just say something that's not a spoiler.
Okay. Jack Black's in the Minecraft film.
Do you know what else is in the Minecraft film? Chicken Jockey.
Yeah, Chicken Jockey. There's another thing.
No, I was going to say...
We've done well at cinema recently. There's some big hitters. Actually, wait, hang on. We did 3 films. We watched 3 films in a day at the cinema.
Jack O'Connor was the guy I was
Jack O'Connor, yeah, he's in Skins and stuff. But no, 3 films in the cinema. So we did Warfare at, I think, 1 o'clock. Then we did another one straight after, literally, came out, had a wee, went into Sinners. After Sinners, went and had something to eat, and then we watched The Amateur at the end of the day. So we spent probably about 10 hours in the cinema, give or take, because of before and after and stuff.
Like that.
Yeah, because
sorry. Yeah, I'm just going to do.
No,
I've got an apology to make. I've been saying that Jack O'Connor was the guy in The Bodyguard. That wasn't.
No, it's not.
It was Richard someone.
Yeah, he's in
Richard Madden.
He's the guy in Elton John thing, Rocket Man.
Yeah, that's Richard Madden. Apologies, got that wrong.
And he's in Game of Thrones. He's a good actor, to be fair.
You're tired, are you?
Yes,
boring yourself.
It's a sun, lad.
It is a sun. It is tiring.
Yeah.
What were we saying?
3 films in a day. We could do 4. We should do 4.
Do 5.
Or you could just do 5. I don't think you could do any more than 5.
If we went on a Saturday and got in like one of the 10
kids
o'clock
one at
showings,
10,
we could do it.
Yeah, I
We
agree.
definitely could do it. We left a big gap between
Sinners and the amateur.
and the amateur. There was like
Yeah.
a 3-hour gap there.
Yeah, you'd have to get the times bang on, wouldn't you? Really, because the first two, obviously, that crossed
we
over
nailed
like
the
perfect.
first two. The best thing ever.
That was.
It was 1:10 the first showing.
Yeah, and it finished at 3:10. Was it?
It finished at 3:10.
The other
3 and Cinema started.
Yeah,
perfect. We walked out the cinema at 8 minutes past 3.
Yep.
Walked straight into the next screening. Basically, we literally scanned our ticket, went back in.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
It was really good, to be fair. I would do it again.
Yeah,
I would do that again. I was very tired towards the end of the day, though. But
we were there till like 11:30. So
yeah,
like the amateur, they were all quite long films. That was the other thing. I think if we picked like hour and a half films, maybe 2-hour films max. But Sinners was what, 2.5 hours. Amateur was just over 2 hours.
Yeah, amateur felt long too. I don't know if that
Warfare
was just
felt
because
quite
of
long
the
too,
rest
to
of the
be fair.
day, but yeah.
What would you rate then? That other
What,
one you were
Sinners
talking
or
about? No.
Severance?
Yeah,
Probably good 8 out of 10.
fair enough.
It's a pretty solid series. I think like it's one of them that, you know how series like you get into one and then it gets to like either the second series or third series and it just like doesn't
Drops off.
interest you anymore.
Yeah.
Like I think, did you watch Riverdale?
Yeah. I watched
then
like 4 series of Riverdale and it started getting weird. Stopped watching it.
Yeah, exactly. And you just start watching it. So I think now they're at the point where season 3 has to be good. And like, I think season 1 was 2022 and then season 2 has only just come out. So there's a big gap between that.
Is it all the same cast?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Weird. That's a weird sort of like reboot.
It's really good, to be
or
fair.
just-
Actually, Don't Mess with the Zohan.
Yes.
You know the other bloke, not Adam.
Yes, the guy from. I think he's in 21 Jump Street.
I can't.
Not 21 Jump Street. He's in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
He could be. I don't know. John someone.
Hold on, I know.
I don't know. Yeah, but he plays like the other bloke in Don't Mess with the Zohan, and he's in Severance. He's like one of the other workers. So there's like 4 main workers, I guess, in the cast of
Should
Severance.
I watch it? Should I watch this?
Yeah, you'd like it. You would like
Are
it.
you thinking of the Pharaoh in Don't Mess with the Zohan? The
other-
Phantom. The
Phantom. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting it wrong again. It's not the guy from. He is not in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I haven't seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, to be fair.
fair.
So that's-
But yeah, no, that's crazy. He's in The Big Lebowski.
yeah, but no, he's good, to be fair.
I might have to watch
plays
it.
it
I might
in.
watch it. I might start watching it. I
It's
don't know
pretty
when
good.
I'm going to start watching it, but I will try
Oh,
to
to be
start
fair,
watching
it's
it.
only like it's only 10 episodes in each series, so it's not too bad to.
That's going to take me about 4 months, mate, to watch that.
No, it won't.
I'm still
That's
watching Friends,
silly.
mate. I'm still watching Friends.
Yeah, but that's different. That's longer, and they're all the same.
What does
Pretty
that
much.
mean?
Every episode's the same.
No, it's not. They're different.
It's basically the same.
I'll tell you where I'm up to.
Oh no!
I'll tell you where I'm up to in Friends.
Have you met Marcel?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah,
I'm
a
up to the
Wimboy.
point where they've just gone to London.
Oh,
And
you are like in it.
he's-
To be fair, then
He's about to marry.
is it Elizabeth?
Yeah, the English lady. And
Yeah.
I've just finished that part 1 of the London part where Rachel basically is just going like, I'm going to London after him. I need to tell him how I feel.
Yeah.
And Phoebe's pregnant. There you go.
Spoiler. Yeah.
Right. That's fine to spoil. But, well, I say that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who's your favourite character in Friends then?
Matthew Perry. Still is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Chandler is.
Chandler.
Is the
Yeah,
best.
Chandler.
Yeah. Joey's not too bad, but he's a bit annoying at times and a bit cringe. Whereas
Do you know what's the... Sorry, go on.
Matthew Perry's like the he's like the comedic effect that, not for dark humor, but that sort of side of
Yeah.
it, isn't it?
Like
It's
Joey's got funny
obvious.
bits.
Yeah.
But Matthew Perry's character's like more lovable and it has funny bits.
Could it be any more funnier? That's him.
Yeah.
He says that.
Sure.
He says that. That's one of Chandler's lines.
Is
Could
it?
it
Okay.
be any more? Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Can I just say the worst part about it is the Ross and Rachel situation. Like
100%.
their chemistry and how everything works around them.
Yeah, Ross and Rachel are the worst characters.
Yeah. Although
Yeah.
I don't really like Phoebe.
Do you not?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, but have you met? Oh, have you
wait.
met? Have you met any guest stars in Friends?
Richard Branson was just in the London one. There's been a few. I know Paul Rudd's in one of them, but I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah. Brad Pitt?
No, I haven't seen Brad Pitt yet, I don't think.
Bruce Willis?
No, I don't think
No,
I've seen the
okay.
Bruce Willis one yet either.
Get ready.
I might have. I don't know. Maybe
they're
not. I don't
weird,
know.
too fair. Brad Pitt's a weird episode.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
There was one with a singer in it, like not far from the start. I can't remember who the
Possibly.
singer was. And it felt like they just made the whole episode to be about that
Yeah,
guest.
it doesn't really fit
Yeah.
like the narrative real
Yeah.
well. But yeah, it's a weird like idea for a TV show. Weirdly.
Friends.
Yeah, but it works really well. Like,
Yeah,
it's,
I mean, there's
it's
not
a
really-
boring premise that
Yeah.
they work really well with.
It's their energy off each other.
Yeah,
It's-
it's very quotable too. To be fair.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, like if you told me I'd be watching this film series that has this many episodes about basically friends who lived like
That's
near
the
each
premise. You'd be like,
other. I'm
oh.
like, what are you?
Yeah,
on about?
like if
That
I
sounds
like with
ass.
Severance, I'm trying to sell you to watch it type thing.
Yeah, you haven't
can't
sold it
really-
yet. Sell it for me a bit more because you haven't sold it yet to me.
There's a bloke in it.
Is it like a thriller? Is it like a
yeah,
who's
little
done
bit.
it sort of thing?
It's very very mysterious.
I like
And
it.
It's
You've
more
sold
like
me.
it's more like there's loads of like questions still not answered. Like there's a lot
like
to
it.
it's
I
good.
like
Main bit though, mate. Right, best character. Okay, best character. He's the guy not in charge of them, but he is like running the kind
Spoiler.
of floor they're on. No, it's not spoiler. And he's called Mr. Milchick. But the bloke in it is very like childish and ends up calling him Mr. Milkshake. And now I can only call him Mr. Milkshake.
because you're a child as well.
No, well, yeah, but it's just stuck. He is Mr. Milkshake. He's very good. By heck, he's a good dancer. But it's good. It's good. It works like for the actual show. Have a look on Google right now at that and the guy playing
I'm looking
Mr.
at the
Milchick.
cast for Severance.
There's not. I can't sell it for you with the cast, but the cast doesn't need
No, there's
to.
good cast.
It is a good cast, but they're not like world class. But they
To
all
be fair,
work really
I
well.
can't see anyone called what you're saying.
Mr. Milchick.
I can't. Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Tremel Tillman.
Yeah, what a name, by the way.
That's a good name. He is in the very new Mission Impossible that's coming out.
Is he?
I've seen him
Wow.
in something else as well. I can't think what I've
Yeah.
seen him in.
Yeah, no, he's really good, to be fair. Really good dancer,
No, he's
too, but-
not been in a lot, to be fair.
No, I think he's literally come off. Is it Broadway or something? I don't know. He's done like some shows, and yeah, he was to do that. But yeah, Ben Stiller's the director.
Yes, I'd seen
Pretty good.
seen that, to be fair, because I knew Ben Stiller was
Yeah.
sort of doing the rounds.
You would
advertising.
like the after bit where like they break down shots and things. And
I've
how they
seen
do
this
it.
on TikTok.
It's really cool.
Yeah, I've seen
it's
it.
Really cool.
I've seen
that.
it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's like how this is doing so well, this series.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I've not seen it, but I've seen them bits on TikTok of how like they did the camera shots of
Yeah.
some of the episodes.
Mate, it's sick. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, that's that. Yeah, anyway, that's
I'm
me
going to
done
do
with
like
going
what I always
that.
do. I'm going to wait until it's not a thing anymore, and then I'll watch it. And I'll be like, oh my god.
What, like The Office?
Literally, like,
It
oh
was
my
like
god,
10 years
I'm
later.
Friends. Like,
Yeah.
what am I, 30 years late to Friends?
Yeah.
I'll watch it. I'm like, oh my god, have you not seen? They're getting married.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Wait till you get to the end, mate. When
no,
See, I stopped
no,
myself. I stopped
no.
myself. Have you?
don't say. I don't want to know.
No. What's your thoughts on Janice?
I don't like Janice.
I like
I
Janice.
don't like
Chandler.
I don't like Janice.
What? No, she's good.
No, she's not.
She's
She's
good.
annoying.
Yeah, but that's the whole point of it.
Yeah, I know.
Chandler Bing.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
He's not. That's not. That's not. Who
He's meant to be with her.
No, he's not.
No.
No, he's not.
Who is he with?
At the minute, no
Yeah.
one. But I do know who he
Oh, okay.
gets with eventually.
How do you
I
know?
don't know how they get together.
Do you know who ends up with who?
Yeah, I think so.
Go on then.
I don't want to say.
Why? Mate, it's a 30-year spoiler. Come on.
Well,
People have watched it.
Matthew Perry ends up with. Not. Is it Monica? Yeah,
Yeah.
Monica.
Yeah.
But I don't know how. That's why I don't know how that happens.
Yeah. That's all. What else do you know? What's
Uh,
like the end game?
Well, I don't. I actually don't know. To be fair, apart from that, I don't really know.
What happens with?
I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
What happens with Ross and Rachel?
I don't know. I
do
actually don't know.
you want to know?
No, I don't. Don't
Do
tell
you?
me.
You do.
No, I don't.
Do you want
No, don't spoil it for
Seriously.
me. Don't spoil the 30-year-old
Do you wanna-
series to me.
to
If
know?
we don't have a name for this episode yet, it's going to be called You Spoiling Friends to Me.
Have they obviously discussed about like
Who's they?
Ross and Rachel? Have they discussed or fallen out about anything?
About what? About them being on a break?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have discussed that.
Go on then. That is the podcast question for today. Who's in the right?
I can't remember who was in what situation. My memory's not good enough to
So I
remember.
think was it Rachel who?
Rachel said they should be on a break. Then Ross walks out the room,
And then he goes and sleeps
and then
with
he
someone.
went and slept with someone else. So
Yeah.
he was in the wrong
Why is he in the wrong?
because he.
She
slept with-
said about it. Whoever says we're going on a break clearly doesn't want to be with that person.
A break's different though. Break's not the end. They said break. Break doesn't mean it's over.
No, but whoever says it clearly doesn't want to be with them. So therefore,
But I think okay,
he has every right to do that.
I feel like you're just playing devil's advocate here.
No, that's how I feel. Okay, wait, hang on. Here's a good concept. Let's flip it round. Ross says, let's go on a break. And Rachel
sleeps with someone else.
Yeah.
It would have been overlooked.
Exactly.
In real life, it would have been overlooked. In the series, they would have made something of it, obviously.
Probably.
But then, I don't know.
But that's why it's the other way around.
It's a series. Who gives a shit?
Clearly you. Unless you want to know the end of Ross
I don't want
to
know.
Guess what?
No, I don't want to know. No, I don't know. It's one of them, isn't it? I think the use of the word break is what fucks it all. Because at the end of the day, they both have their argument. I can't believe we're discussing this far in depth. But anyway.
Well, it's a good premise.
Yeah, true. No, I just don't think... I think they're both sort of right and they're both sort of wrong. In a lot of scenarios revolving them too.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of things where you're like...
But that's why, in a way, they're boring.
Yeah.
Like, it
because
doesn't
you're
matter.
like, oh, bloody hell, Ross is a knobhead. Then you'll be like, actually, Ross isn't too bad. Rachel's being a knobhead right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's literally like that, and that's what I don't really like. It's just sort of cat and
Well,
mouse.
okay, what's one of your favourite moments then that you can remember since, what you've got up to? So, since, I don't know, you're probably Series 6? Series 5, something like that?
I don't know. I tell you what bit not annoyed me, but I was like, why? If that was the other way around, it would have been different.
Okay.
When there was the bets to see who got which room.
Oh yeah.
And
okay.
Monica and
what's
she called? Jennifer Aniston's character.
Rachel.
It's so bad. I'm watching it. And I don't even know the character
Jennifer.
name. Jennifer. Yeah. And then they just swapped the rooms back over, even though they'd lost the bet.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the deal with that?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
What?
No, I know what you mean.
And
I completely agree.
And out of everyone who's unhappy, guess who's unhappy? My favourite, Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
He's the only one who didn't want him to swap round.
Yeah.
And he was the one who won it fair and square.
Yeah, he's good as well.
Yeah.
I really, really like him in it, to be fair. He's good. What about Gunther? In the
Gunther's sad.
coffee shop.
Yeah, it's bad because out of all of them, obviously I know Matthew Perry's died.
He should be with Rachel. He should be happy.
And it's sad because I watch him, I'm like, oh, he's dead. And I don't know why I think that when I see him. I don't think that when I see Matthew Perry.
No.
But when I see Gunther's character, I don't know his real name for the character. I go,
I remember
oh, he's dead.
Yeah, I remember
I
that
don't know
being
why
a thing.
that stays with me.
Yeah, no, you're right though. Yeah.
But yeah, no, he's good in it, to be fair, Gunther.
Yeah, he's a good add-on, to be fair. It's a good premise because I mean the sets are very like Disney Channel sets. They're they're all the same and they're all always the same, if that makes any sense. You know? And then you can tell, they got a bit more of a budget. They've gone to London type thing.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
Or it's like the end of the season that I know is going to end on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I know this series, I've got one episode left and it's going to end on a cliffhanger.
Probably, yeah. Not hugely, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well,
I think Rachel's going to stop the wedding, isn't she? Let's be honest.
Oh, no. What?
Well, I don't know.
Actually, I can't remember. I don't think it's necessarily Rachel.
Oh.
I don't think it is.
It's probably Ross then, isn't it? He sees Rachel. Oh, no, why am I doing this? I'll just watch it.
Here's a heart attack.
Oh, no.
In a hot tub.
God.
I'm joking.
What the hell?
I'm joking. No. To be fair, saying about Matthew Perry, there's a lot of inquiries about updates regarding that, isn't there?
Is there?
Loads of people.
Started something
They've arrested 4 people.
Yeah, to be fair, it was a while ago, and I think I think we've discussed this on the podcast.
I think we have, but yeah, we've gone full round with friends. But yeah, to be fair, going back to Severance, if you like cliffhangers, both of them kind of end on a cliffhanger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, series 1, I would have been annoyed watching it and then waiting 3 years for the next one.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something that I watched that did that. There's something I watched that did that, and I can't think what it was.
Because The Office kind of doesn't really.
No, there was a series that I watched and it ended. I think it might have been you.
It could be you, actually.
Or something like that. There's not many series that I watched in time with stuff.
Yeah.
There's a few that... It's something recently that I watched a series.
What, on Netflix or?
I have no idea. No idea.
No.
I watched a series recently and it ended on a cliffhanger and it was The Boys.
Yeah.
It was The Boys. It ended on a cliffhanger. And to be fair, this is my issue now. The new one will come out and I can't remember what's happened.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
This is my issue.
Yeah, but then you get that brief minute at the start of that where it's this is what happened.
I'll need that.
Yeah, but true. Yeah.
You need to watch The Boys. I know you couldn't get into it.
I've watched, I think, a season.
It's right up your street.
It's all right.
It's
I
it's
can't get
really
into
good.
it, but again, like it's one of them that
There's
I
not
need
many
to.
slow episodes in it. That's what I found. Like every episode, I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, this is class."
yeah.
Like usually when you're watching things like The Office is a good example. There's like slow episodes. I know it's completely unfair to rank The Boys with The Office.
Yeah.
They're completely different, but
No, but there is
there's
like
slow episodes in The Office.
yeah.
The Boys, I didn't find there was that many slow episodes.
Yeah. Although, okay, here's a good question. Out of all the series and stuff you've ever watched, is there a series that you know how they say like they rate a series based off every individual episode that is obviously an average score of the generic thing. So like broken down into I don't know 10 series.
I'd say The Boys would be pretty high because every
well, most of the
episode's-
boys would be like an 8.5 or something like that.
I'd say it's a pretty broad spectrum. With like, whereas Breaking Bad, there was like really good episodes and some really boring episodes.
yeah, I agree.
So like Breaking
yeah.
Bad really cancel each other out.
Yeah.
The good episodes are really, really good with Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
But I'd say with The Boys, there's some standout episodes.
Most of them are quite
but
consistent.
I think most of them are pretty good. Like there's always stuff
Yeah.
happening in it.
Yeah, because the annoying thing, you know, when you've got a really good series and it's going really well, and you've got necessarily like a good cast or a good character that's developing really well, and then they split off and it's just one concentrated episode around something that you don't really give a shit
the
over.
Fly episode in Breaking Bad is
yes,
a perfect
yeah,
example
it
of
is,
that.
yeah.
I hated that. That almost
Yeah.
stopped me watching
But
Breaking
it's so
Bad.
iconic now.
It's an awful episode.
It
And
is
I hated
awful,
it when it
but-
came out.
Yeah. But that's how weird it is, though, isn't it? Like, there's just that one episode that, like, not throws you off. It's meant to, like, distance yourself. Or there's
Yeah.
so much more in depth about it, but it kind of does ruin it.
Yeah.
For most people, anyway.
Yeah, it did for me.
Yeah.
It was a pointless episode.
Yeah, so there you go. That's the whole series. And to be fair, film. We haven't really updated people on films recently, apart from our TikTok.
Yeah, to be
Well, we
fair, it's all our TikTok is. Our TikTok literally at the minute is publicity for for the videos that come out
Yeah,
and
film
us
reviews.
ranking films.
Yeah,
So if you want to watch us rank films, you should go check out our TikTok.
yeah. Maybe we should actually do like a. I know we did like the ranking films; it didn't do very well, but maybe actually do like a kind of film video somehow.
Film review.
Yeah, well, kind of. Yeah, or like even a skit one. I don't know, something
What
like
we
that.
need to be is famous so that we can watch the films before they come out, and then we can actually do like a deep dive
way,
on the
actually.
film before it comes out.
Yeah, and we could do like a TikTok live on the red carpet of that film
Well,
premiere.
that'd be class. Or
and then
we could
have free
interview
things.
the
We
cast
could.
of the film
Yeah.
and ask them what they think of the film.
Michael
that they
B.
just were in.
Jordan, did you like working with Haley? Yes, would be his answer.
yeah.
What about you, Haley? Yes, would be her answer. Should you two both get engaged yourself? Probably. It's a good,
They've
good
both
couple.
got partners. I don't
Yeah.
know if Michael B. Jordan has.
I don't
Haley
know.
Steinfeld is engaged recently.
Yeah, but yeah, the chemistry's very good. I'll give him that.
Have you seen? This is really old news, and I don't know where this is coming from. I just sort of associate Haley Steinfeld with Lana Del Rey. But have you seen Lana Del Rey recently? She's just fallen off. Married an alligator tamer in Australia.
I didn't even know that. I
Really?
saw her. Well, I saw her last year.
At Reading,
At
yeah.
Leeds. Yeah.
Yeah. She got married not long after that,
Wow.
and is just sort of like not disappeared, but like you know,
I was
like
gonna say she doesn't.
celebrities sort of marry celebrities. It's not really against.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
that's sort of a thing that happens.
Yeah.
He's just a randomer, which is sick. Like that's
Yeah,
really
it's
cool.
really cool. Yeah, but then like especially for someone like her that every song is about love. Or heartbreak
Yeah.
or something. Like
Yeah.
every single one. And in the same way, I wouldn't be surprised if she just she just married a rapper or something like that. Like just
Yeah,
out, you know,
That's
like
what I
like you
mean.
said,
yeah, you
like
could
something like
imagine like someone who's famous. You can imagine
Yeah.
her ending up with someone who's famous.
that. Yeah, but that is good to be fair. That's really
good.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's hope for us all.
Yeah. I mean she's headlining a gig at Anfield, isn't she?
Is she?
Yeah, she's
you
at
go.
Anfield, sold out. It's crazy.
There you go.
I mean, like she literally sold when I was at Leeds. Like that was probably one of the busiest sets I saw.
really?
Like it was
Lana Del
stacked,
Rey.
mate. And
Yeah.
I,
She's
in the
alright.
nicest way, can't tell you why.
Yeah, she's
Apart
alright.
from if
That's
like
the thing
you
with-
go and it's like, oh yeah, I fancy it type thing.
Yeah.
I can't tell you why.
Well, that's the
Like-
very male opinion of her. I think to say.
Yeah, I
fancy
was
her.
there, mate. The amount of like blokes like just there who didn't know the songs. Either they were there because their missus did,
Yeah,
or they were there because they fancied her.
fair enough.
I'll be honest, mate.
Yeah, no, I respect your honesty.
Yeah, that is
What was I
my
gonna say? I was just
honesty.
thinking about it.
I was there. I was
What was I
there.
about to say about?
What, Lana Del Rey or
Yeah, I was gonna say
Katy
something.
Perry going to space or I don't know.
No, we can talk about that actually. No, what was I going to say about Lana Del Rey? Something I was going to say. It's really annoyed
know.
me. That's literally escaped my mind.
Well, I saw her sing a song that she lied in.
Oh, what was the song? Sorry.
She said she had a red dress on tonight, and she clearly didn't. It was white.
Love that. No, what I was going to say is, the reason, like, you saying that she wasn't anything special. That's the only thing I know about her, really, Lana Del Rey. Because obviously she got famous.
Yeah,
She got famous for being like doing recordings and then she released a song, and the songs did well.
Yeah.
And then when she started performing live, I remember a lot of people like, "Oh, she's
She's not
good.
great,
She doesn't sound anything like her recordings." That's the only thing I know about Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
live.
No, I
That might not be true. Like that's only what I've heard. So
it is weird. Like when I saw her live, and I don't know. The stage obviously changed into like, it was like, like Romeo and Juliet with like the tower and very like flowery and the big window and all that stuff. Anyway, that was really cool because it matched her, but nothing like, if you didn't know the song, there wasn't anything. You know how you watch like someone live and you're like, oh, I don't know this, but I can get into this song, or you then like it on Spotify and listen to whatever it is. Nothing really.
I think
stand out,
you might not be the target audience. That might be the issue. There.
Yeah, but there was nothing like, I don't know, like for how big she is.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know why. I don't know why. Apart from her looks is what I'm getting. I don't fancy her, but a lot of people do. What?
Apart from her looks, pause. But I don't fancy her.
I've
heard she looks good.
I'm being honest,
it's not
mate.
my opinion. I swear.
Like, okay, if if everyone in the world was blind,
Yes.
she wouldn't have got that many people at Reddit.
I disagree.
Why are you kidding? No.
I disagree with that.
I was there, mate. Lads were only there because their missus were.
Yes.
They
then they were there.
Or they
for their
wanted a
missus
good
to see.
spot for the actual headliner later in the day.
Who was who?
Fred again.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, that's literally why I was
That
there.
might have been why there was a big audience of more of what
To
you're
be fair,
saying.
actually, no, because I was like right on the edge of like the pen sort of bit, and everyone, literally everyone
Wait.
laughed.
Fred again was after
Yeah, man.
after Lana Del Rey. Lana
Yeah.
Del Rey is much bigger than Fred again.
Oh, that's a tough one now.
Lana Del Rey is bigger than Fred again.
Yeah, in a different way.
No, not in a different way.
Not for Leeds.
I agree with
Like,
you.
if
Lana
that
Del
makes
Rey
sense,
shouldn't
do
be
you
a
know what I mean?
headliner, but Fred again wouldn't sell out Anfield.
No, that's exactly what I mean.
But
Yeah.
Lana Del Rey has. She's
Yeah.
bigger. She's
No,
bigger than Fred again.
but that's what I mean with
But
like for Leeds.
Fred
then,
again
like,
is a better headliner.
yeah.
There we go. How have we've gone from films? Right, what have we done here? We've gone from films.
We've gone
into
from
music.
Severance to Friends.
Katy Perry in space. Ridiculous.
Perry,
What
yeah.
an absolute... Right, I'm going to give you the stat right now. This isn't an actual fact.
I hope they listen to Firework on the way up.
No, that wasn't. The thing I saw, and I'm just quoting something I read on the internet, so what I'm saying might not be true.
I know what you're gonna say. Yeah, go on.
Each member of the crew, which was 11-man all-female crew, which... I held like a fist up in solidarity.
Fist with that. Even though he's got
That's
two
not the issue.
testicles.
That's not the issue. The issue is, and may this been like male or female, that's got nothing to do with it.
Yep.
The issue here is, for each member of the crew that went on that craft,
Yep.
they have between them burnt more fossil fuels just going up in that rocket for whatever how length it was. Like, it wasn't even that long. It was like half an hour.
Yeah.
Than me and you all listening to this
Will ever do
in our lifetime, just for that small flight that they were in space. The argument being, yes, we are like, stuff gets sent up into space all the time. Yes, I agree.
Mm.
But
But for what
there
point?
I don't know. That's devil's advocate. I'm playing devil's advocate on
Yeah,
myself.
but no, I can see what you mean. Like if you send
What a waste
if you
of
use that fuel
energy.
to send a satellite in space that helps people, you can understand why.
Yeah.
No, you can understand why. More so than just because.
Yeah, it seems to me it was a publicity stunt. And hey, it's worked. We're talking about it. I've spoken about it a few times to a few people.
Yeah.
Everyone's seen it that's got internet,
Yeah.
basically.
But what was the reason?
I'm
Like-
guessing she was making a music video out of it. And for publicity for a new album
Probably,
and her tour
yeah.
and everything else that's happening.
Yeah,
which
but I
is
mean-
working because she's massive
Yeah.
again at the minute. Her
Oh
songs
yeah,
are doing well.
yeah, and
so-
she is like, I was gonna say she's doing well, but like, I mean, OK Go did it for the airplane video, didn't they? But that's how they did the anti-gravity and the airplane stuff. They did that.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair. That's
I'm not no,
that's
but they
devil's
clearly
advocate, isn't it?
they clearly burnt less because it's an airplane for a start instead of a rocket.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
guess
presume
so.
she went in a rocket.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works. I don't know.
I don't know.
rocket
It's where do
science.
you draw the line? Because yeah, as you say with that, I should be just as annoyed at OK Go for doing that, or Tom Cruise for was it shot that they did for one of the Mission Impossible films
Oh,
where
yeah.
they
I know.
did exactly the same thing where they just flew above the
Yeah.
gravity line and
like just because type
just
thing. Yeah,
it was
I know
for
what
a
you mean.
shot. And there's lots of them things where they've taken like cats on them and
Yeah,
test how they function in zero
yeah.
G.
There's
and
loads of
so-
stuff, like, isn't there? Yeah, I was gonna say because Yeah, it depends why, I guess, isn't it? Like on both
Yeah.
sides, like you need that debate on both sides. But I do agree with like it, like if it's just for a music video or something, like
But then
why?
it was the same with OK Go. It's just a different.
Yeah, but they clearly burnt less in an airplane. It's still not good, but
I mean, we don't know that. If you took everything into perspective, I mean, I don't know
Mate,
this.
a rocket uses more fuel.
I
mate.
agree.
It's got to get off the ground into space.
I agree. But let's for a second say that OK Go lived one side of the country and they had to fly all the way to somewhere to then fly up into space, and they ended up burning less. We don't know like what the whole spectrum of the story is. So from the ground of
Cool
what
music
we know.
video.
Katy Perry's might be.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. It's speculation, isn't it? It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It just depends how much you give a shit. And
I agree. And like, there's not a lot we can do to change that.
Hey, it would have happened if I said yes or no. Put it that way.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's
That's
how
what
it
I
works
mean.
in the ground control, and they were like 3, 2. No, don't take off.
Mitchell Lewin's
Mitchell Lewin
what?
said, he said, "Don't launch, don't launch."
He says he's a big fan.
Big man, don't go. I'm nervous.
No, I know what you mean. I gotta be honest. I am looking forward to like the rest of this year's cinema though. I was
Same,
looking at
mate.
a lot of like the trailers and stuff. There's a lot.
We need to make a decision, by the way.
What?
Lilo and Stitch and Mission Impossible come out on the same day,
It is true. Yeah, it is true.
and I know which one I want to watch.
And
Dun 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 dun.
I've never seen Lilo. That's not Elvis.
Hey, I would have sung the Lilo and Stitch theme song if I knew what it
true.
was.
No, I agree. I want to watch Mission Impossible more because I know the Lilo and Stitch storyline.
What a stupid way to describe it.
Why is that?
Why bother seeing the
I'm
film?
excited to see both of them equally, but I know what's going to happen in Lilo and
I'm not.
Stitch.
I'm much looking forward to Mission Impossible.
Nah, Lilo
I
and
don't
Stitch is
really
sound.
care about Lilo and Stitch. I'm going to break your
Aw.
heart. Never really cared about Lilo and Stitch.
It's a good film. It's a good Disney
It's a
film.
perfectly average film.
No, it's a good Disney film. It's a good
It's
Disney
good for
film.
Disney, yeah.
Name another film like it, apart from E.T.
What do you mean?
Well, E.T.'s the realism of
Version
Lilo
of it.
and Stitch, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
I guess.
And I
The
didn't really
nearest
like
thing.
that.
E.T.'s good, to be fair. Elliot.
Elliot.
Yeah. Good premise to a film, that. E.T. is a very weird alien, though. Like, if you look at all the aliens in films and stuff, odd. Odd, mate.
Isn't there a scene? There's a scene that they had to delete from Lilo and Stitch, wasn't there?
I don't
Do you know about this? Because
Oh,
Lilo and
yes,
Stitch
yes.
was released just
Because of
before
a-
9/11.
Yes. I was
And
gonna
there was
say.
there's a flight scene in it that they removed from a lot of the modern day releases.
Yeah,
so
I
if you
think-
have
yeah.
the old
He flies
VHS
through mountains
or
instead or something.
DVDs, yeah,
Yeah.
in the original one, it flies through not into buildings, but around buildings.
Because of the time, like they didn't want to risk.
yeah, and then
doing
they
it,
re-released it with them flying through like mountains or something.
Yeah,
Or they
and-
just removed that scene. I can't remember.
And a fun fact about E.T. though. That's your fun fact about Lilo and Stitch. Fun fact about E.T. is in Star Wars.
I've got. Sorry,
E.T. is in Star Wars.
is he?
Yeah.
I've got a fun fact about ET.
They're just
We'll
like
go back
in
to yours in a second.
Or whatever alien
ET
that
stands
is.
for extraterrestrial.
What?
Crazy, mate. Crazy. Sorry, what do you mean? It's in Star Wars.
Yeah.
We're full
E.T.
circle, by the
There's like 3 E.T.s, like literally like the film E.T. Those
They're
aliens.
called Ewoks.
No, they're not airy.
Airy.
Hairy.
They're not airy.
Airy.
Proper Shropshire
Airy.
accent
They're
there.
not airy.
We're
I like
talking-
the Ewoks, to be fair.
What's that?
The Ewoks, they're good.
They are.
They are good.
I like
And the
Watto.
what?
I don't know. That's what they come on the character. It's like Watto.
Oh, wait, is that the droid? No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
droid.
the droid noises. They're good.
The droid noise. Like, was it R2? Do you want to do R2D2?
No, that's for you.
I'm not
Warning. Warning.
Oh, I wasn't going to do it.
Oh, I think you can just do it.
I could
know
do like
you-
the.
Yeah, I can't.
like all
I
that sort
can't
of
do
stuff.
that.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
And what was it? C3PO. His leg, isn't it? His leg isn't gold, it's silver.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the like
yeah.
Mandela thing. And
The Mandela
stuff, you know?
effect of you think he's all gold or all. No, you think he's all gold, but he's got a
Yeah.
silver leg.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what's really right? This is going back again, Severance, but I've just thought about it. Right? There's a scene in
Don't
Severance.
care about Severance. No,
You do right. There's a scene in Severance where I'm not going to spoil anything, but the Willem scream is
Oh, yeah.
in it for no reason at all.
yeah, that's the whole point of the Willem screen.
Yeah, but it's so like I watched it and I thought it happened.
the Wilhelm screen. Yeah.
The Wilhelm, yeah, and yeah, I watched it and I thought it happened, and I was like, oh, I'll leave it, and then I watched it again on TikTok where it's like, oh, the things you know about Severance, did it? And it happened, and they were like, but I can't tell you why.
Oh, it literally is just random.
Not like random. There's like
Someone falls from something.
No. So this woman's like he stops the lady from driving away, and she's there, and she screams and puts her foot on the pedal, and he moves out of the way. He's moved out of the way a year before,
And
and,
then he
all
does
you hear
it.
is or whatever it is.
I might have to watch it now just for that. That sold me.
Honestly,
That
but I
really
watched it and I was
sold
like,
me.
I'm sure that was.
I love watching films and just noticing it. It was
Yeah.
in Gladiator 2. Did you pick up on it in
Yes,
Gladiator 2?
I
There
can't
was this-
remember
I can't
when.
remember when it was.
Is it
but
when? Is it a, no? Is it when he falls off the boat
I don't think
or
it's
something?
No, it's when
or
they're-
is it the?
I think it's when they're
fight at the start
they're
or something?
fighting, and I think it's not near the start. I think it's like later on. I think it's this might. We're sort of getting.
I
Into
think
spoiler
someone
territory again.
falls, don't they?
Yeah, someone
Yeah.
falls off the wall, and you just hear
Yeah.
sort of hear it distant. It's in so many films. It's in so
I
many
can't even
films.
do it, but yeah, it's
Yeah, I can't do it.
how
either.
iconic is that? Like
That's probably
yeah.
like one of the most things in a film ever. Like
yeah,
probably
I'd say.
everyone who's ever seen a film
knows
heard
that.
that.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
not-
100%.
Maybe not know it,
Yeah.
but yeah. There
Yeah.
you go. If you wanna watch something interesting on YouTube, go find like a compilation of Wilhelm screens in films because
Yeah.
no doubt it'll be good content.
Yeah. Maybe we should include it in something.
We'll have to.
Can we do that?
Yeah, sure.
Is
why
it
not?
free?
I think it's copyright free.
Mickey
I
Mouse
imagine-
is free now, isn't he?
Steamboat Willie's free, not Mickey
Oh,
Mouse.
sorry.
Yeah, literally.
That one.
Winnie the Pooh is Winnie
yeah.
the Pooh?
Something. Yeah.
I
Something.
think Winnie the
about
Pooh
those.
might be copyright free now.
I don't know.
or
Yeah.
very
Something
soon.
about.
Hey mate,
it or-
Bambi's coming soon as well.
Oh God. Rest
I
in peace,
think.
Bambi's
I
mum.
think. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Rest in peace, her mum.
Never seen it, mate. Cheers for the spoiler. Was going to watch that the weekend.
You are having me on that.
I am having you
I
on.
was
I
gonna
do
say,
care.
I
about
don't
Bambi.
believe that.
Wait, what's the rabbit called in it? Thumper.
Thumper, mate.
Oh, why did I know that? Why did I know that?
Yeah.
Anyway, we've waffled on. I haven't discussed any of the things I made notes of. We've just
No.
discussed films.
I like it. Though. It's been quite
I like
inventive.
it too. I like it too. Hey,
Yeah.
if we're talking about films or music, that's good. Did we talk about music?
Briefly, yeah. Well,
Briefly.
yeah.
Katy
Lana Del
Perry
Rey
and
and
Lana
yeah,
Del
yeah,
Rey and
yeah.
that
It's just
stuff.
been like an update, really. This
Hey,
one, but
crazy.
join us next week on whatever we discuss from your end, Mitch.
Yeah, if we do that, we want to do conspiracy theories again at some point as well.
But yeah,
so
we do want to get into that. Let us know.
We
if
want to
you
get back into
have
Ghost
any.
as well at some point. So look
Some
forward to that.
Ghost. Yeah, we need to get back into Ghost, man.
We do. So if you're listening to this, you should like this episode right now and comment in the comment section
Yep.
on YouTube if you listen on YouTube, or on Spotify if you listen on Spotify, because you can comment on Spotify. Just put the little ghost emoji for us.
Yeah, please do
How
that.
about that?
Yeah,
How about
and then share it
subscribe.
to your friends.
And tell your cats and your dogs and all fluffy things.
Yeah, hamsters too.
Hamsters too.
That's
We
the
love them
change
little
of the
rodents.
year. Hamsters too.
Right. Thank you for listening.
Thank you ever so much. We'll see you next time.
And we'll see you at the
this time
weekend.
next week and the weekend. Yeah,
I don't know what video is coming out, but there'll be a video on the
there'll
weekend.
be a video.
Enjoy.
Shrimp Sunday.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.